Hey guys, so we have some really great news here. It looks like the new Model Ys coming off the production line is coming pre-wired for the radar system that's in the Model S and X right now. Now, for the longest time, we've wondered why Tesla has decided to make two different systems for three different vehicles. That is the Model S and X, and then we have the Model Y and the upcoming Model 3 Project Highland. Now, we've discussed a ton about the Project Highland Model 3, but we do also have the Model Y with hardware 4, and then we also have the Model S and X with their version of hardware 4. All of that is quite weird, and we're all wondering what version we have. But for those of you guys that own the Model Y or a later version of the Model Y, you are in for a treat. So just earlier today, a Tesla owner discovered something while they were in the process of tearing down their front bumper to install their HomeLink system. This was a complete surprise to all of us. It was an open connector that seems like it has been blocked off with a plastic piece. Now, this open connector here is hanging at the exact same spot that the Phoenix radar has been spotted on the Model S and X when it was torn down. It sits right on the passenger side headlight, and it's hanging just right there, right where you would plug in the actual Phoenix radar. Now, unless this is some kind of secret hardware that they're gonna put on the Model Y specifically, this is for sure, without a doubt, the plug for the Phoenix radar. It is pretty much confirmed at this point after this teardown that it is pre-wired for the new radar to be plugged in, and a retrofit is going to be coming in the future for the Model Y. Now, what this means is it's really fantastic news for Model Y owners that are taking deliveries of their newer vehicles, and of course for the upcoming Model 3 Project Highland vehicles. You guys are for sure guaranteed that you're gonna get the radar system. If you don't get it today, you're gonna get it down the line because Tesla has already pre-installed it and prepped it up for it to be just a simple plug and play. Now, then there's you guys that are wondering if your current Model Y with the hardware 4 system in its current state going to have the same retrofit. It's quite unfortunate, but they have just begun shipping vehicles with this pre-wiring system. So that means that if you guys have taken delivery of a Model Y hardware 4, you're not going to be seeing this. This has been already confirmed by recent teardowns just about a month back that there is no extra open connector ports on the hardware 4 version of the Model Y. Now, what confirms this even further is just a day or two ago, I pushed out a video, and if you guys haven't already watched that, I'll drop a link up top there and in the description below. But that has been the teardown of the full self-driving board on the hardware 4 version of the Model Y. Green, the famous leaker for Tesla vehicles, has confirmed that Tesla has switched over to a cheaper vendor for the Model Ys. What it means is that the FSD board is not the exact same FSD board that's on the Model S and X. That is going to be one without the radar port and a bunch of other missing connectors and items. Now, like I said, if you guys want to know more about that, I will have a link in the description below, so go check that out and know exactly which vehicle and which board you have right now. But to sum it up, it's pretty unfortunate if you own a vehicle while in the midst of Tesla switching between hardware 3 to hardware 4, you're going to be right in the middle where you do have the latest hardware, but you don't have the full suite of the latest hardware. So unfortunately, yeah, you're not going to be able to upgrade your hardware 4 and plug in a radar system unless Tesla makes some kind of huge retrofit and change out the FSD board and add a wiring harness to the front bumper. So now the real question is, when did Tesla start adding this new board and this new wiring harness connector up front? Well, we're not sure exactly when that has happened, but if you guys want to see if your vehicle has it, without opening up the front bumper, you can simply go into the service menu. If you guys don't know how to get in there, just search it up on Google. It's pretty simple. But inside there, click onto the hardware section, and you should be able to see if you do have the radar or not. Essentially, the service menu will show what kind of hardware you are pre-configured to have, regardless of it's plugged in or not. It's really VIN dependent. So if you do have the fish angle lens and the wide angle lens plus the radar showing up front there, that means you do have the new hardware 4. Now, if you don't want to do all this and you really want to be 100% sure, you can just simply take a couple screws off of your front bumper, take a peek behind the passenger headlight, and you will see if you do have that open connector or not. So yeah, guys, this is the latest info I have right now, and even with the open connector, we're not even sure exactly when Tesla is going to decide to put this retrofit or this plug and play system in. They might only do it when and the time is necessary and the software is currently ready. Just because of the supply chain issue right now, they're not even putting it into the Model Ys and possibly even the upcoming Model 3s. But the fact that they do have the wiring harness there means that they are preparing for some kind of software with that hardware in place. So at least you know that you have it ready in case the time comes and they do need it. Anyways, before we end this video, I want to give a huge shout out to Raj. He emailed me personally to give me this updated news. So without him, I wouldn't be able to get on top of this and push out a video for you guys. So I really appreciate it and thank you very much. If you guys do have any more info, feel free to DM me on Twitter at HeyJohnE or just send me a tweet or something like that. I really do appreciate all your guys' comments and thank you for subscribing to this channel. If you guys haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe and that bell notification. This should be it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. This is John once again. Peace out.